Mama's got a brand new bag. Today, by lots and lots of requests, I'm packing up the popular Nomad Lane Bento Bag for my fall trip to the West Coast. Let's go. If you saw my video over here on how to pick out the best personal item for you, you'll know that I don't really have a lot of experience traveling with a tote or duffel style bag as my personal item. So I was very, very excited when Nomad Lane reached out to me to try out their popular classic bento bag. So a big, big thank you to Nomad Lane for sponsoring this video. What makes this bento bag so special? Well, it was specifically designed for travelers by travelers to make your air travel experience the most efficient and one of my favorite things, stress-free as possible, while also maintaining your style. The brilliant design of this bag allows you to pack it like a suitcase due to its clamshell opening, but leaves you with the ability to access what you are really going to need during your flight without having to open the bag all the way up. Since I travel with my laptop and a lot of other electronics for work, I love that it has multiple padded pockets inside. It'll actually hold a laptop up to 16 inches, although my laptop's a little bigger than that. The quality and materials are top notch. This nylon on the outside feels bulletproof, or should I say rip proof. And the YKK zippers are very solid. They're even designed with a hole at the top in case you want to use a lock with them. And of course, one of my non-negotiables on personal items is that it has an easy to use trolley strap that also has a convenient pocket for my passport. Now, let me show you how I organized everything in my new bento bag. I thought today I would do the reverse of how I usually do these videos by actually unpacking my bag so you can easily see where I have put everything. But first, let's weigh the bag so you'll have a good idea if how I packed might work for those stricter airlines that do weigh your personal item. Now, the bag itself does weigh about 2.76 pounds when it is empty. So let's see how much it weighs when it's full. Okay, got my handy dandy luggage scale here. Okay, it is right at 15.2 pounds. So let's see what that is in kilograms. Okay, so for kilograms, it is 6.9 kilograms. So it comes in just under that 7 kilograms level that I think a lot of like Australian and European airlines require for your personal item. And I have packed like some extra clothes in here, as you'll see as I unpack it. So we are going to start from the, let's see, which way do I want to start? We'll start from the inside out. I think that's the best way to start it. So I'm going to show you, first of all, how you can access all of the items while you are on the plane from the top. And all these openings on the top here, all the zippers there, allow you to access the pockets without having to open the whole bag. So if you just slide this bag out from under the seat in front of you, you'll be able to unzip these and get to things easily. So I do have a new thing to me, which is this tray cover that also has pockets. So this is something that I will be sliding over the tray table in front of me. And then it has a pocket, a big pocket for me to be able to put my computer in, and smaller pockets out here to be able to put like my phone and other things in that I want easy access to while I'm on the flight. This is something that I had a couple of you actually recommend to me. So I'm excited to try it out on this trip. The next thing I have in here that I will definitely be pulling out, especially on my 5-hour flight, because I'm going to need to get some work done, is my computer. Like I said, they do have multiple padded pockets in here, but as I'll show you in a second when we actually open up the clamshell part of this bag, you'll see everything is pretty well padded in there. My computer, my laptop is actually like a 17-inch laptop. It's a really big laptop, so it doesn't quite fit in the padded sections, but I will show you in a second where you could put a smaller laptop, your iPad, or your e-reader or your tablet, whatever you actually carry and like to work with on the plane. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my computer because I would probably be pulling that out and maybe putting it in here, but most likely I will be working on the plane, especially on this trip. The other thing I will have easy access to are my snacks that I have in my little snack bag here. Unfortunately, if you've seen some of my older snack videos, my trick of bringing a Starbucks bag on the plane with your sandwiches and your snacks and whatever, for a lot of airlines, they've caught on to that trick. So if you're only allowed one personal item, or you've already got a personal item and your carry-on suitcase, which is how I am traveling this time, I'm going full on carry-on, I need to actually be able to put my snacks inside my personal item because I can't have a third bag that I am bringing on the plane, because unfortunately they have gotten really, really strict about that even here in the United States. So I do have my snack bag that I put in here, and I've got like a sandwich, I've got some collagen pouches in here, some tea if I need it, and a couple of other snacks, some nuts and everything. I'm actually going to do a video in the near future about how I get enough protein and the snacks that I am carrying on the planes these days to stay healthy. So make sure that you subscribe if you don't want to miss that video, because it will be coming up very, very soon. And to subscribe is free. And I do notice that there's probably about 70% of you guys that come back time after time and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet. So I hope you take a second to hit it, because it really does help out this channel and it helps you out, because the YouTube algorithm will then give you more content that they know that you are going to like. So after the snack bag, I am going to show you these other pockets that open on the front. So up here we have, boy, taking the laptop out of this thing made it significantly lighter. So we have two pockets that go down into the bag here. And in this one, I have put my liquids bag. Now, because I am going fully carry-on only for this trip, I did put all of my liquids in this bag because I want to be able to pull it out quickly if I need to when I am going through airport security. Now, I do have TSA pre-check, so that doesn't happen very often, but it is nice that you have this pocket here that is just a easy, convenient, you can pull it out and just stick it right back in, like that. And then the other pocket on this side is another one that just slides into there. And I've got a few things in here. I've got my sunglasses and my reading glasses in this double-sided glasses case. So I have a pair of reading glasses there, and then I have my sunglasses in here, because sometimes you do need sunglasses on a plane if it's really bright and people have their windows open. But also, I'm hoping that there'll be more sunshine than not when I'm in the Pacific Northwest. You never know when it's September and October, but it usually is very, very pretty this time of year. The other things that I have in here are my magnetic portable charger. And I want to stress at this point too, when you are packing your personal item bag, you do need to always pack your personal item bag like your carry-on suitcase might get checked, meaning that you need to have all of your electronics that you can't have in a checked bag, like your lithium batteries, your portable chargers and such, need to be in the personal bag that you are going to keep with you on the plane, because those things cannot go under the belly of the plane because they are kind of a fire hazard. The other things that you want to make sure that you have in your personal item and you don't have in your suitcase or your carry-on suitcase, again, in case it gets checked, are your prescription medications that you are going to absolutely need, at least for the first couple of days that you arrive at your destination, because you never know. They've gotten really, really, really good with luggage this year. I haven't heard nearly the amount of stories of luggage being lost, but it still happens. So you want to make sure that you have that prescription medication with you. What else? The other thing that I have in this pocket is my collapsible water bottle that once I get through security, I'll be filling this up and I'll just be carrying it around with me. So I drink plenty of water. On this outside pocket, I have a few other things that I might want quick access to. So I have my Clorox wipes for wiping down everything in the plane once I get on. If you've been here for a while, you know that I have my little spiel about how the times that I do not wipe things down in the plane are the trips that I end up getting sick on. So it is, whether it's, I don't think it's superstitious. I do think it's a good idea, but it is something that I am very adamant about wiping everything down, my seat belt, the headrest behind me, basically anything that my body is going to touch in the plane, I wipe with the Clorox wipes. And I share them with my neighbors too. I have Kleenex because we all need a little Kleenex on the plane. I have, let's see, what else? I've got a lot of little stuff up here. I have my wallet, so it's easy to access in this front pocket here for me to be able to get to. So I have that there. I have my chapstick. I have, oops, my little pill holder that you've seen in so many videos that, again, this has like my ibuprofen, Aleve, some allergy medicine, all that type of stuff. I think I need to fill that up actually before I leave. And what else do I have in here? I have my earbuds. I have a couple of hair ties because sometimes my hair just kind of gets crazy and I want to get it out of the way. And sorry, I keep clicking. I don't know why I do that. I have my set of vitamins for the day that I will be traveling. So I have those to take when I need to take them. I love this vitamin holder that I got that has rainbow colored containers, and then they've got both for your day vitamins and your nighttime vitamins, because I do like to, there are things that I like to take at different times of the day. So I love how easy it is to divide these up and put them in the right place, but also just how much room is in here, because these vitamins get kind of big when you start having the multivitamins and your omegas and your turmeric and your probiotics and yada yada. My Zyrtec that I take every day, all of that is in here, so I can take it when I need to. And I have a pen. All of these things easy to get into and pull out of while I am traveling. Let's see, what else do I have in here? I think I've got one more thing. I've got earplugs just in case there's a crying baby or somebody playing a video game with no headphones on. I have those that I can get to really easily. And oh, mints. I mean, sometimes I put chewing gum in here, but for today I'm gonna have mints just to have something if I need extra help for my ears to pop, or I just, feel like I want a little fresher breath. Okay, another outside thing is this back pocket here that is part of the trolley strap. And in there, I just have my passport, so it's easy to grab when I need it. Now, let's open up the bag and you'll see, ta-da! So this is what we mean by clamshell. See how lovely and easy this is to get to everything in here. Now, obviously, you wouldn't want to have to open it up like this while you're on the plane. That's why they have all of those easy to access zippers at the top of the bag. But in here, you can put this is where if you have a small, most normal size laptops and tablets are going to fit in these two pockets. I do have my Kindle slid into one of those pockets, my e-reader. I don't think I have anything else. Nope, nothing else in there. Let's turn it around like this so you can see this nice, easy to see netted side zip area, mesh zip area. I'm losing my words for some reason. Probably because it's just so hot. These here, you can see the pockets kind of coming down. Those are the pockets that you can access from the top. So this pocket here, that is where I have my liquids bag. So that does take up room in this area of the bag. So it kind of limits what you can pack in this mesh area if you have things in both of these pockets. So what I have put over here are just more of my electronics that I don't necessarily need on the flight. These are things that I'm gonna need when I get to my destination, but I don't necessarily want to pack them in my carry-on suitcase either. So these are like my charging cables, my charging blocks, and such. And then in this little bag, are actually all of the accessories and things that I need to go with my new little mics that I just purchased. That these things are amazing. They have been fantastic. They're so tiny and the sound on them is really, really good. I've gone through probably 6 different microphones doing this channel, and this by far, I've used it for 3 videos so far, and this has definitely been, it's a winner. But I'm carrying that with me in this personal item with all of the different accessories that go with those mics. So on this side, this is the area that you can access from here, or you can access from, whoops, that needs to stay out of the way, or you can access from this top zipper too. So you have 2 different access points for this pocket. And so as you can see, the only thing I have left in this pocket is some extra clothes. And these are, because it is fall, these are pretty thick, heavier clothes. So that if you didn't have to, if your extra clothes could be a little lighter, like you're going to the beach, and you could probably do half this size for your extra set of clothes, and you'd have more room in this bag if you needed it, or it would just be lighter. It wouldn't weigh as much. So in here I have like a pair of socks. Well, I'll just show you. I have a pair of socks, some underwear. I have 2 more sets of my vitamins in case my luggage gets lost. I wanted to make sure that I still have the vitamins to take if it takes a day or 2 for me to get my luggage back. So I put those in there. And then I have socks. I have some underwear, my favorite travel underwear, which I've talked about before. I have this super cozy, like loungy type shirt that I just got from Quince. If you watched my video last week, I did a whole capsule wardrobe with items from Quince, and this was one that is just, oh y'all, it's so cozy. It's like wrapping a blanket around yourself and you get to walk around in it all day long. It's just so nice. But it's thin, but it's not super thin. And then I have a pair of leggings and a thinner style, like, little vest. So, a perfect fall layering piece. This is another favorite. I got this from Amazon last year, and I wore this a ton last fall and winter. That is really nice. And if you are interested in any of these items that I'm talking about, I will have them all linked below in that description box, but also in the first pinned comment, because I know sometimes it can be challenging to get that drop down box for the description to actually work right. But you can be assured I will always try to remember to have all of the links in that first pinned comment, so it will be at the top of the comments when you go down there. And again, it's another good opportunity to hit that subscribe button. I did put it all in one of my favorite compression packing cubes too. And I believe that, other than pulling out my liquids bag, which we'll do right now, that is everything that I had in here. I will say I'm very impressed with this bag. In fact, it might win me over from using backpacks in the future. Thank you again to Nomad Lane for letting me try out their classic bento bag for this trip. Let us know in the comments below if you have a bento bag and if you have some tips on how you pack it and get it efficiently packed. Or if you don't have this, is this a style of personal item bag that you think would work well for you? If you're still not sure on what type of personal item bag would be perfect for you, check out this video next. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have safe and wonderful travels.